Hello guys, so let's continue for our build. If you can remember from the last session, we built our backend endpoint, right, and we tested it and we see it works. So what we need to do now is to set up our Next.js frontend. So just go to Chrome and search for create next app. Alright, so it will take you to the Next.js website, and Next.js is made by Vercel. The company makes Next.js helps us to build a fast web application website, you can call it. Alright, so let us give a little time for it to load. So we just have to copy this npx create next app at latest. So we just have to copy this npx create next app at latest. Alright, then you come back to your VS Code, and mind you, if you don't have Node.js installed, this won't work. You have to install Node.js and you have to install Git. Alright, so we go to our front end now. So cd front end, you right click to paste it, and we do dot slash. So this will create it in our working directory, which is this front-end working directory. So it will ask us some questions, so just answer the way I'm answering, so that your own will work the way mine is working. So we click on enter here, so it will ask us now if we want to use TypeScript. We'll give it a few minutes. Alright, so use recommended, use or customize settings. So here we are using TypeScript, ESLint, Tailwind CSS, and App Router. Alright, if you are starting from this, if you are doing this for the first time, when you see it will show you this. Alright, it will show you, do you want to use TypeScript, do you want to use ESLint, do you want to use Tailwind, do you want to use App Router? You could just click yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So just keep this in mind, right, and use it. So I'll just click enter here. So to download everything I need in my working directory, in my app folder. So let it just load up. We'll navigate this, everything that has been installed here in the next section. So guys, we just finished downloading. So let's do a walkthrough of what we have here. So we have the tsconfig.json. So this is where all the configuration settings for TypeScript is done. This is our readme file. When you upload it to GitHub, this is what will be in your readme. So of course you can come here and edit it to your taste. This is post CSS config. This is for Tailwind CSS essentially. Right, for your styling. This is packages, and this is where you see all the dependencies we are going to install here. So this is a package lock, right, similar to packages, and so you can see your file name, front end, version, and everything, package name, everything you need. Right, so this is your next config. This is for configuration for Next.js. This is your next environment file. Just ESLint config for type safety. Alright, to check if your code is typed correctly. Alright, this is your git ignore. All the things that will essentially be ignored when you push to GitHub. Right, you can also edit this file, add more things. Like if you have an env file, it's very important you have it ignored, so you won't push your environmental variables to your GitHub. Alright, inside a public folder, I have some SVG files here. Alright, for your browser, you have all this and all this. They're not really that important, right? Your node mode is this where all your libraries are installed. This is where they are. Alright, so the most important thing we have here is this app. Because this app is what we're going to be routing us to different pages. But in this build, we'll be keeping it to just one page. Alright, so make use of this page.txt. So page.txt is the home of your website or web app or whatever you're building. Alright, so this is where all this are, and this here is essentially called your Tailwind CSS styling. You can also call it inline styling. Alright, then your layout is like the main place where your codes live in, then every other thing comes inside the layout as children. So then this is your CSS file. Alright, this is your CSS file, your styling, and then this is your favicon. So I'm going to run the code now, and then I'll show you what you are going to see when I run the code. So I'll clear the terminal, and then to run this code you have to do npm run dev. Where did I get this code from? I got it from package.json. So if you go under scripts, you can see dev here. Alright, so I'm doing npm run this dev, so it will essentially running Next.js. Alright, so if I click enter now, you can see it spin up my development server. Alright, so you can see Next.js and then frontend, which is the name of my folder, version 1, and then I'm calling dev on it. So that is essentially what it's doing. So I'll let it spin up. It has spinned up now, so let me open it in my browser. So I hold my control and I click on my left click on my mouse, and then to open up. So it's going to show us everything that is inside the page.tsx. Alright, it's going to show us everything that is inside here. So let it spin up whatever it's spinning up, and then we'll see it. So we can track what it's doing in our terminal. So this is called your terminal. Alright, so you can see that it's compiling the home page. So it's compiling the home page for you. So this is a good time to put this and this side by side so that you can see. So whatever everything I'm doing now, you can follow along. I can see it. I can see the changes in real time. So I'll pause the video. Alright, no need for point to pause the video, it's already loaded up. Cool. So we have our Next.js page here. You can see to get started, editing the page.txt. We enter the page.txt, looking for a starting point or more instructions. Head over to templates. So this is just random things. Alright, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take everything out essentially. So I call the write everything else from scratch, because I'm going to teach you from scratch. So bring it back, and then we'll have our H1 that says word. I know how to spell word. Alright, hello world. Then I'm going to give this a class name of mean height of screen and width of full. Alright, so you can see it's printed out hello world on the screen here. Then I don't want this black background, I want it to be light, so I'll go to my global.css and then remove everything here. I don't need them. So when I do that, change this to white, and then we're good to go. So we'll start coding this home page in the next session. Alright guys, so let's continue with the build. Right, so we have mean height, screen, width full. So we have BG gray of 100. We have padding of 3. So we are padding the up and down. So padding top, bottom, right and left 3. So at big screen we have padding of 5. So a small screen padding of 3, and big screen padding of 5 in all direction. We have flex, we have items center, right, and we have justify center. So what is this doing? If I save the code now, it should center my, as you can see, that centered my text. Alright, so the flex item center justify center does that, centers your content inside anything inside of it. Alright, so that's what it's doing. So inside our main tag now, we are going to have a class name. Alright, class name of bg gradient. Now the gradient to bottom right. Alright, then the color starts from hash E4F E4F7FF. Alright, that's the first color. So from this, right, it has a shadow, then we round the corners, rounded MD. So we give it a height of 95 VH, and then at large screen we give it a height of 90 VH. 90 VH, we give it a width of full, then padding of 2. So this is from, and then we're going to give it F3E8. So this color now is hexadecimal, that's why it's saying it like this. So F3E8, and so when I save now, you can see the beauty. Right, so you can see it's moving from here to this color, from this light blue to a little pink or something. So you can see it's looking beautiful. So let's move on with view. Alright, so inside here we're going to have a H1. And the H1, we're going to give it a class name of padding top of 20 flex code items center. Okay, now this H1, this is the div. H1 will be inside the div. Alright, so put the H1 here. So how we put the text in it soon. So padding top 20 flex go item center justify center and gap of 5. Right, the inside of the H1 will write discover the root word of every English word. Right, every English word. So because I was doing it for English words for now. Alright, so in your own time, once you learn this, you can actually do it for other languages if you want. Alright, so class name, we have font medium, we have text 3XL, we have text transparent, right, we have BG clip text, right, we have BG gradient to right, we have from, and we're going to get a blue color, so 582AFF, right, to hash 8E72F6. Alright, so when we save the text, let's give it a minute to load up, so you can see it's looking good. So we'll continue with the input now in the next section. Alright guys, let's create the input. Alright, so you come here inside your folder, you click on package or JSON, click on create new file, create new folder, you call it components. No, I'm sorry. So you call it components. Alright, inside this component we have input.txx and array. So this should work. If you're wondering how I got this RFC to work for me, come to extensions, alright, and then this extension is what is doing it. So this, and then if you want the Tailwind intelligence to give you autocompleting and styling, this is what is doing that. Cool. So let's continue. Inside the input now, we'll have to make this a client component. So we use clients. Alright, so make this a client component because it's going to be taking information from the window. Alright, and on the norm, Vercel, every website is server-side rendered. Alright, so it's not in your client. So for you to make particular, you can make each section a client-side component, like the inputs now can make a client-side component, while others will be server-side. That's what makes Vercel very good. So we can import some things here, badges from. Alright, not yet. We've not installed this icon. So before we do that, let's go install hero icon. So you go hero icons. So while this is loading, you click on package adjustment again, click on this, call constants, constants, study constants, create an index.cs file, and then you paste this. We are going to paste something here. Right, so inside your index.txt, I'm going to paste this. So I'll provide this in the description so that you can copy and paste, or you could use any one of your choice. Let's replace this, and then find an icon that will go with it. Alright, so you save. So we're going to import badges from constants. Alright, so we're going to export this to hero icon. So you click on documentation to take you to their GitHub page. So from there we can install it. Scroll down to find the installation command. So you can see npm install hero icons. So we just copy this and you come back to your code. So what you do, you split the terminal so that you can have all your installation in one side and then have your app running in the other side. So if you're having the same issue with me, just click on the activate to deactivate the Python environment that's trying to frustrate my life. But that aside, we're going to install this into our library or into our code so that we can keep going. So while that is doing it, then let us continue with the code. So we're going to import magnifying glass. Okay, still installing. Alright, so let's just magnifying glass icon. Alright, this will be coming from hero icons, alright, /react, /16/solid. So that's where this is coming from. Alright, so I'm also going to import another paper airplane. Alright, and this is coming from @hero icons /react/outline. Right, /24/outline. So this is where it's coming from. Alright, so once it's done installing, the error will go away. Then we also need use state. So let's create our state first of all. So this state now is where we are going to keep all our data that is coming from the backend and also coming from the user. Alright, so we are going to import a state coming from React, and then we have const. We have our word set word equals to use state as an empty array. Alright, and the next state we'll be using is data sets data is equals to use states. Alright, so now we're going to set up what we call a type interface. Alright, so this will help us define what we are getting from the backend. So inside the data we'll be expecting a word. If you remember, in our backend we are exporting something. So if you click on Ctrl P and search for main, to open main.py. Alright, if you scroll down, you can see we are exporting word, part of speech, and root word. So if you come back here, you can do exactly the same thing. So we are exporting this to as a string, and then we are exporting root word as well as a string. And that's what we're expecting here. So inside here we'll just put data. Right, then we're not done. We have to create another interface. Right, this interface now is responsible for this. No, we've done for the first one, we're doing for the second one now. Alright, so we have word from backend. You can name this whatever you want for it. I just choose our word. So the first thing we are expecting is original text. We're expecting original text as a string, and we are expecting results as an array. Right. Results as data array. So why is it data array? Because when you come here, this results here, it's an array of this. Alright, so this essentially is called data. It's called data, and then expecting it. So when you come here, create another state. Right, so just switch your data a bit, put it here, and then this is good. So we have to create a loading state. So we have const loading and set loading is equals to use state. Alright, so it's initially to be a first a boolean value. So when it starts loading, it's change to true. When it's done loading, it changes to false. Alright, that's cool. So I don't want this to affect my code. I'll comment it out for now, then I'll load it back later. So let's work on this guy. So you create an empty React fragment now, and inside of it we have a UL. So this UL is called an unordered list. On another list, so it has a class name. A class name of flex gap of 5, right? inside of this UL, we are going to loop over our badges. Remember, badges is an array. Badges is an array, right, of content. So we have badges.map. We get each item inside, and we get an index. Well, here we are exporting an index already, so an ID already, so I don't need the index. Alright, so we return. What we're essentially returning is a button. It's a button, alright. So this button now, has a key of item dot id. Alright, item dot id. Alright, so we're going to give the button a class name, but before that, let's just set disable. Disable to be equals to loading. So when loading is true, disable will be true. When loading is false, disable will be false. Alright, so inside this we have a class name for these buttons. So the class name will be border padding of 1, rounded full, padding x of 2. Alright, cursor pointer. Cursor pointer. Right, so we have border gray 100. We have transition or duration. So just to give it an animation field. Duration 300 is in out. Then active. So when you press the button, it should scale down to 95. Alright, so inside of this, we're essentially going to bring the word item dot. First of all, the icon, and then item dot name. So when I save this now, I'll see what it brings to the screen. Let's give it a minute to load. So I believe it has compiled successfully. Alright, you can see I have not imported it yet. So you go to the main page, and then under the H1, import inputs. So this is how you import the inputs. So you do from I believe this is expected. So import inputs from, I made this capital letter, expected one from at components / inputs. It's compiling now, so let's just give a few minutes to compile. It's rendering. Perfect. So you can see an animate. Then when you click on it, you can see it animates. So let's add the border. Let's make the border visible. So when you come here, go to border 100 and make it 500. Yeah, it's visible now. I think you should make the padding here 5. So you can make it anyhow you want. Sure. So you can see it here. So it's looking nice. So alright guys, let's continue. So under this URL, so we have a div. Alright, this is potentially what we're going to have inside this div. So this is the magnifying glass and paper icon made. Alright, so we don't have this set, so I'll remove this for now. This is the paper icon we need for paper 8-lane icon. Alright, so this is what we need. New icon. Cool. Alright, so this is basically a simple thing, right? So what we have here now is our div, our magnifying glass, class name h5, w5, and text blue. We have an input. This input now takes text. Value is word, which is this, right? So on change, we set word to e.target.value. Alright, we are putting whatever we type inside our word into this, into there. Alright, then in front of the class you have class name width full, bg, transparent, outline none, border none, text blue. Right, so search any English word and get each word. Then under it we have a button, right, disabled as loading as well, same as this. Right, so we have paper 8-lane icon, we have h5 with 5 cursor pointer. We have h5 with 5 cursor pointer, transition or duration 300, ease in out, active scale 95. Alright, over text blue, then rotate as negative 90 degrees. When you hover, rotate back to 0. I will show you why I did this in a few minutes. Alright, so here now we have just add a class name. We have flex gap off to item center. Right, item center. We have max width of 2XL and MX auto. So when you do this and click save, you're going to see something very beautiful. Right, so you're going to give it width of full. I'm going to give it a border. Alright, so the color of the border now, if you make it let's say 300, rounded, full, padding of 2. This is what I said. When you hover, it rotates. So this is just something simple just implemented. Alright, so you can do it any way you want to fit that suits your taste. Alright, so rounded 2XL, then shadow 2XL as well. I'm going to give our border this color. Right, we're going to give our this color, so let's give it as pattern of 5 and margin top 5 as well. So with this should alright, so so it's looking fine now. And in case I'm wondering where I got this design from, so I was inspired. I got inspiration from Canva. So if I go to Canva now and load up the home page, you can see it's quite similar to Canva's home page. So I got the design from Canva, so you can actually look at the design and then replicate it. It's not exactly the same, but it's close. So when Canva loads up, you see it. Alright guys, like I'm saying, the website is inspired by Canva. Not exactly the same design, but I just got my inspiration from Canva and then I designed something similar to it. Alright, so let's continue with the build. Under this div, we have another div, alright. So now, this div now essentially is what we'll be printing out what we need, alright. So we have our class name max width of 2xl, width full, flex core to arrange things vertically, and then gap 5. So we have our padding inside. The class name is text sm, text small, it should be italic, text gray 500, and text center. So it says that your root word will appear here. Alright, inside of it we have a span tag, class name text of purple. Alright, inside of that we have this function. So what does it do? Checks inside. Remember our states, we call our state data here. Alright, so check inside data. Does data exist? If it is true, so check data.results. Now, does data have results? Yes, it should, because we have results here. Alright, so data.result.map. So we loop over that array of results and we'll check the root word and we'll print it here. We separate it from, now remember, if there are more than one words, right, like example, if they are like this, more than one word, like let's say we have first root word is cat, then second root word is dog or something like that. So you should join, group over them, get individual word and join them to form one word with separated by comma. So which is exactly what we're doing here. Right, we do exactly the same thing as the part of speech as well. We have the same CSS command, right? Same text, the same, but now we have to make use of the part of speech. So if I save this now and then go back to my home page, it should compile it. I can see it here, right? The root word will appear here, part of speech. Alright, so when you type anything now, like hello, you can see hello appear here, right? So now we have to also fix this, and when you click this, it should appear here as well. So go inside your code and this click here. Where is it? We should have one click here. Alright, so let's write the function and click. So when you click on this, you should call a function. Now this function should be const submit is equals to, and the function is taking a word from you, but let me just call it a text. Alright, and convert it to a string. Alright, so taking a string essentially. So make it an arrow function. So if you didn't send any text, it should return an alert that you need to send a text. Alright, so here now we are calling submit and then we are passing the text in here. Alright, cool. Now we are passing item.name. That's what we are passing in. Alright, so if the text exists, we need to set word to the text. Alright, so let's try it. So when you click on this, I see bells, templates, dressing, and running. Cool. So now we need to install Axios so we can send a request to the backend. So we'll continue that in the next section. Alright guys, so let's continue. Now we need to import Axios. So it's npm install Axios. So this will help us to send requests to Python fast API backend. So we need Axios. We could also use fetch, which is an inbuilt library from Next.js or Node.js, but I like to use Axios because for me it's more clean to use Axios. Alright, so let it install and then we'll continue our code. Alright, great, it's done installing. So let's continue. First of all, let's import it here. So import Axios from Axios. Right, perfect. So now we have Axios.post. Why am I using post? Because I have post here. Right, don't forget that. So Axios.post. So where we send a request to http localhost 8000/root. Right, so what data are we sending here? We are sending word. Alright, what we are sending here. And we tag a then tag to it because this is asynchronous. Alright, I will respond. So we can log the response. So console.log response.data to see what data looks like. And then it also sets our data to the response.data. Right, so because why am I setting this? If you come here, we are immediately returning what the root word function returns, which is this and this. And here the set data's function here returns it's expecting this and this, exactly the same thing. Cool. Alright, but first you have to set loading to be true here. So set loading true. Right, so then if you have an error, we catch the error here. So we are going to log it. Error. Alright, then finally we can set loading to false. Right, we can set loading to false here to show that we are done with this function. Right, cool. So the good thing is that we can reuse this function now in this input, in this button here. So now we call the button. The text we are going to pass in is what is inside the input, and what is going inside the input is word. Perfect. So we're done. Now let's run the backend and let's text it out. So guys, I've tried fixing it. Right, I couldn't find it. I don't know how to. Alright, if you know how to, keep a comment in the description, then I'll see if it will work. I'll try it out and see if it will work. I've tried a lot of things. So essentially what you just have to do is click on it twice, click on it again to show you the right answer. I don't know why fast API keeps giving you the old request answer instead of the new one. If you click template now, it's still giving you this, but if you click it again, it changes to templates. Can you see? You click dressing. So if you know the reason why this is showing this, just drop a comment in the description and then we'll fix it. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. In the next video I'm going to upload, which is on Sunday, will be movie recommendation system. All right, see you in my next video. Peace.